Hey my genies, it's Daniel here again with another video for you here today. And if you're new to this channel, I make videos about the law of attraction and spirituality. And today I wanted to make a video about the law of attraction and how it works in real life. So we'll get right into it. The law of attraction, really, if you're not familiar with any of that before, one of the biggest things that's how this all started off is when the movie The Secret came out. And if you're not familiar with that, I'll link to it here. You can find it, a lot of previews on YouTube, and the movie is available on Netflix. And it's really taken off since then. So the law of attraction is really just about how like attracts like, and whatever thoughts and feelings that you hold within yourself is what you're going to attract to yourself. And so you want to be careful about what you're predominantly thinking and feeling. And it gets into it pretty deep, and I'll be making more videos about this in various levels. But really, if you look at the movie, they really break it down well and talk about each category of life. So you want to just watch what you're thinking as you go through each day. So I see this a lot in many people, and I've seen so many examples of it in both directions. So I've seen it where people are just talking about how bad things are, and they're constantly going on about the bad. And really, I see more things happen with them that are constantly happening. I know one guy that's always talking about how the world is just a horrible place and people are always out to screw you, and the guy ended up having his store broken into and his car vandalized, and he's sick, and now he's got cancer. So I'm really not surprised, because he's just taken a downward spiral, and it's very negative energy to be around hearing this all the time. And I've heard so many people going through this, including my own mother, unfortunately, that she's struggling with that. And it's hard when you're in the situation to try and turn things around. So it's one thing to say it, something else to do it. So this will be something else which I'll maybe make another video on later, about how to get out of a rut when you're in one, how to think positive when you're in so much negative. But this video is about what it is, and it's really just as simple as that, is focusing on the good. One example for myself recently is that I was planning on getting out of work early enough so that I could do a few things on the way home. I had to stop at the gas station to get gas. Of course, there was a lineup, and I'm waiting in line. There's some guy running around all over trying to find a spot, zipping around, and then he got in my way, and he's just trying to find a spot instead of just pick a lane and sit there and wait your turn like everyone else. So it was a little bit frustrating for me, but not bad. And then I went to the store thinking, I just had to drop off a prescription to pick it up. They said, well, we have it available now if you want to wait. And I ended up waiting. Plus they ended up screwing up something. And so I ended up thinking, I got frustrated and thought about some other stuff from the past that the memory came up, and that got me even more frustrated. And so I ended up becoming really upset. And so what happened next is, when I finally started to head on my way home, the traffic, there was a car that was going up the side of the laneway on the shoulder of the road, and he just couldn't wait for a lane to open up, and he's going up the shoulder. Like, I've seen people go up on the off ramp or the on ramp and wait for that to open up, and then scoot up there and then go across. But no, you actually went up the shoulder of the road. And he got to a point that some other guy wasn't going to have any of it, so he ended up cutting him off. And he was using another car to roadblock him. And so this went on for a while. At one point, I saw the one guy that was actually swerving the car back and forth, and it got me to think I better back off a bit more, because he's going to flip his car. It was kind of terrifying. So yeah, but I saw in my own experience that one negative thought, I'm seeing something else negative, and I just saw a whole bunch of negative over that 1 hour of time of the different things I had to go through before I got home. So it's just another example of how you can see more and more of the same thing. But I've had other stuff where you're having a great day, and I'm sure if you think about that, how you're just in the groove and nothing can go wrong and everything is just going well. It can really snowball like that, and you just have one great day after another. So that's my recent experience in seeing how the law of attraction can really work, and just remembering to try and turn it around and just take a moment to be quiet and think, clear your mind and think, well, that was done. What now? What's going to come next? And then just continue with your day, and then everything can be fine. So the basic gist of the law of attraction is that you're a magnet and you attract to you what you think about predominantly. And so the main idea behind it is to always pay attention to your thoughts as much as you can. And of course, that sounds impossible. You can't be monitoring your thoughts constantly throughout the day. But one of the tricks to that is by going by your feelings. So if you're feeling good, then you know that you're on the right track. But if you're feeling bad, then you know that you're not in the right frame of mind, and you maybe just need to take a moment, go sit in the car, go in another room, leave the building, whatever you got to do. If you're at work, just step outside, take a break, and just be by yourself for a few minutes and just breathe. And if you can, go into a meditation, which really helps. You don't have to meditate, but just take a few minutes of quiet time. But one of the best things that anyone can do for anything is meditation. And if you can get into a daily meditation practice, that will be awesome. And I will be doing some meditation or guided meditations for you on this channel as well. So stay tuned for that. And thanks so much for watching. That's all I got for you in this video, and there'll be more to come. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or any particular videos that you'd like to hear about. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.